Ahabu Shalom. This is Watchman Yahshay Ben Yasharal. Just going live at my home, man. Just finished walking and trying to, get my workout on, slender down a little bit. I'm getting a little portly. Just finished talking to my Aki Yaakov. Y'all know him as Jimmy Jam. Just wanted to break down the word entertainment. It's just been in my ruach, man. This won't be long. It'll be a longer video later on. But right now, I just want to break down the deception and the dangers of entertainment. I want to break down that word entertainment real smooth. I'm gonna slide y'all out the way for a minute. Shalom to all who watching. If you look at this board behind me, I wrote down entertainment. And if you look at the word entertainment means, it comes from the French word intra, which comes from the Latin inter, meaning together, among, and the Latin tenere, which means to hold. Literally, entertainment means to hold you or hold you at bay. Just like containment is to put you prisoner. So entertainment is used to hold you at bay. So entertain, hold you to enter you. So this is what I'm talking about. Break down real quick as I go into that. You ever notice a child when you have a child watching television, and the child watching the television, and while watching the television, the child will not even hear you. You'll say, hey, you heard what I'm talking about? You hear me talking to you? Are you ignoring me? And they instantly say, huh? What? That TV has them held captive. Is holding them captive because it's entertainment. The words that we use are in the English tongue are considered spells. That's why you have spelling. You have words like that because the English tongue is a mixture of things to create spells in your life. I'm breaking this down real quick because it's just in my ruach to do so, and then we'll visit this further on. But right now, I just really wanted to take time to break down this piece on entertainment. Another word I want to address is amusement. If you look up the word muse, it comes from the three muses. The three muses were actually the daughters of Zeus. And when you break down that word muse, you can find it in a lot of things. Amusement parks, music, museums. If you go to a museum, it's a place where you do artwork and different forms of entertainment in one place, called a museum. Why? Because they were inspired by muses. That word inspire comes from to be indwelled by the spirits. So you can be inspired by the Ruach HaKadosh of Yahuah and be inspired to write. That's why the men written and recorded in the Book of the Covenant were inspired or indwelled by the Spirit Yahuah to write down his words. You can be inspired by muses. That's why people make music. So these words are the things which grab us in entertainment, the things that give us what we see in our society as being entertained. Facebook is used to entertain us. That's why a lot of time our teachings, like the teaching I had today, proving the position of the sun and actually how close it is, was deleted simply because they do not want you to know the truth. They just want you to be entertained. That word entertainment is literally used to hold you hostage, so you can be blind from what the enemy is doing. Another breakdown of that word, and you can see this, Hollywood. People don't understand that the term Hollywood comes from Aleister Crowley's teaching in his book Magic. Magic is spelled with a K in that book because the letter K is the 11th letter in the alphabet. In the book Magic, or in the book that Aleister Crowley has written, he says that the most suitable wand for a magician or sorcerer is an 11-inch long wand made of Hollywood. That's why you get the term movie magic, because Hollywood is designed to entertain you, to contain you, and then enter you with these demonic spirits to draw you away from Yahuah. Why do we teach this? Why do we speak like this? Because the word says, by your words you shall be condemned. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those that live by them shall eat the fruit thereof. This is book. So I'm going to bring back the comments. Shalom to all those who are watching. Fritz, Springwell, Aki's Fritz, Foxwell, Salakia, all those who are watching right now. I just want to share with you about entertainment. I just want to break down these things. If you back on Aleister Crowley in 11-inch wand, you know, that's why Harry Potter, and I believe it's at the age of 11, he gets an 11-inch wand and becomes a sorcerer. You know, I'm not versed in Harry Potter, but I know that Harry Potter's story comes from Aleister Crowley, the marking on his head. Aleister Crowley had a mark on him, and he felt like he was the mark of the beast. These are things to keep you contained. Anton Sandor LaVey, or Anton LaVey of the Church of Satan, taught that the satanic altar, the new satanic altar in our time, is the television. Why? Because those things ingrain and engraft into you to become the person that you are going to be. That's why Saturday morning cartoons, they call them, were extra 30 minutes longer than the weekly cartoons. That's why He-Man went to the sorceress to get his powers, and he would hold up his sword and conjure spirits into him to become He-Man. His name was Prince Adam. That's why his faithful tiger he had, Battle Cat, Cringer, would become this vicious cat. That's why Thundercats is made up from Hinduism mysticism. It is designed to draw us from a young age. Cartoons now, you can see those. Rick and Morty are designed for demon worship and dimension jumping. Those things are given to us because we are falling as a people, and it's being fed to us to fall. I'm doing this breakdown real quick, and I'll do a greater breakdown later. But I wanted to just show you that entertainment, that word is to contain you so that the demonic forces can enter you. Salakia. These things are done because we have failed as a people. As a people, we have failed commandments of Yahuah. Let me get this straight, because I wanna just break this down, and I want to make sure that we getting this clear. So, what I'm saying, and the seriousness of what I'm talking about is this: entertainment. The breakdown of that word. The breakdown of entertainment is because you are being indwelled by Ruach. You are being indwelled by spirits. I'm taking my time because I'm a passionate guy, and I get excited, and I get to the point to where I get so excited that I kind of miss points and things like that. I don't want to miss any points, but I really just want to touch on what entertainment is. As a musician, is what they called us. See what I'm saying? The muse. As a musician in the world, as a rap artist in the world, I thought it to be okay to say and do things and speak things that were evil. Like, for example, I had a line in one of my raps. I said, I call myself the young Jim Jones because I've learned the art of murdering crowds. That didn't come from me. That came from a spirit that was trying to indwell me and was indwelling me and possessing me to say those evil things. Timothy Durden says, check this out. It is also connected with the word enchantment, which is sorcery. You know that sorcery is condemned in scripture. Entertainment and enchantment and all those things are designed to continue to mystify you so that you can follow after the culture and indoctrination of the world and not of Yahuah. Now as an artist, I do songs to Yahuah. You know, I don't do music per se. And that's the reason why I say that, because those muses were indwelling people. That's why Jay-Z says he gets possessed by the spirits. You know, he says this thing. That's why he says, you know, he freestyles now. And Lil Wayne, and that's why, you know, Lil Wayne has a line in his songs that the H's love him like Satan. You know what I'm saying? That's why he says they love him like Satan. This is a teaching from Hashatan to get power, to get wealth. It comes from Aleister Crowley, and he taught it. That's why you see the Beatles have Aleister Crowley in the left corner of their Sgt. Pepper Lonely Hearts Club album. You have Jimi Hendrix wearing the drum major outfit. You had Lil Wayne wearing the drum major outfit. Multiple artists. Michael Jackson wears the drum major outfit. Those are coming to show that they follow their leader, Hashatan. Barak Yahuah for just always giving us insight and understanding. Shalom to the 12 tribes that spread abroad throughout the world. Shalom to all of you. I'm just coming as a voice right now to just share this. Maybe it's for somebody right here. I know it was on me and my Ruach to share it with Aki Yaakov, this Bokar. We chopped it up, had an awesome conversation, and I'm an excited, passionate guy, and so I'm trying to lay back and trying to take my time on it, because I know a lot of times I come off a little harsh and a little hard because I'm so passionate about it. But this is more of a warning and an addressing to those who don't know, because we've been sold into the Goyim's hand by slave ships. And we've been taken into captivity, as Dabarim or Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus Uyakra 26 has said. We've been taken captive into a place where we have followed the patterns of the Goyim, and Yahuah commanded us, do not do as the other nations do. Neither call on their mighty ones. I was telling them about how me and my family, my mashpaka, is trying to stop saying cereal. Because when you say cereal, it literally is saying Ceres is your Elohim. Ceres is the deity of corn. She is the goddess of corn that the pagans worship. They worship Ceres. That's why in Thanksgiving you see different images of corn. And different corn images posted up, because it's dedicated as a harvest to Ceres, the deity of corn. So cereal is literally saying that Ceres is your Elohim. Those are words that they catch us with. Barak Yahuah, Aki Fritz, man, Barak Yahuah. We trying to bring Hakma and Binah, wisdom and understanding to people. That's another thing, wisdom. You know, that's why some Hebrews teach that wisdom is a woman, because they don't understand that the Goyim's teach that Sophia is the deity of wisdom. And Sophia is personified as a woman. So, you know, when you see it in the Hebrew text, they say wisdom, she is calling her children or her this. And it's not, because those pagans put those words in there. Just like now, when you see them washing their car, they say, yeah, I'm washing my baby. Isn't she a beauty? Because they're personifying something that does not have a gender. Ruakat is really no gender. They're really male in energy, because you see that, because that's why the fallen stars came down to sleep with daughters of men, because there was no female energy in the Shemayim. There was no females in the Shemayim. That's why when Hawa was made for Adam, and they begin to have daughters on the earth, and they begin to have children on the earth, the fallen wanted those women, because there were no women there was no feminine feminine energy in the Shemayim. So there were no women in the Shemayim. So Ceres is a word that or cereal is a word that we should stop saying because of the deity Ceres. You can look this stuff up. I'm just breaking this stuff down. We talk about the days of the week. You know, people tell me, hey, you keep Shabbat on Saturday. No, I do not, because I do not address Saturn's day. You know what I'm saying? When I celebrate my Shabbat is evening to evening. I do not honor Saturn's day. Saturn's day was dedicated to the deity Saturn. Sunday is dedicated to Sol Invictus. Dia Sol Invictus was the day of the unconquerable sun. That's why a lot of churches you see, they say they do sun worship. On their billboards, they have sun worship. Monday was dedicated to the moon. That's why you have lunatics. Back then, a lunatic was somebody who was affected by the tick or the effect of the moon. The lunatics would change. That's why they had lichens. Shamans would tell you there were shapeshifters that would turn into wolves or werewolves and things like that. People think this stuff is crazy. But you know, Aki Sneblin, or Sneblin, he likes his name to be called Sneblin, but Aki Sneblin said that he knew people who could transform into werewolves, and the demonic possession of these people were the number of people that were numbered in San Francisco. If you number the people numbered in San Francisco, that's about as many demons as these people have. They were lunatics. They will be affected by the courses of the moon. Tuesday is Tyre's day. Tyre was the king of Tyre. In the scriptures is Hashatan. Tyre is the king of Tyre is Hashatan, or who we call Gadariel, or Satan. Khan Aki Timothy. The days of the week and months are deeply pagan. Khan. We getting the Frigga. Khan Akoti Marian. Friday is dedicated to Frigga. But before we get there, we have to get to Woden's day. They didn't call him Odin. If you look at Ragnarok or Thor movies, you will find Odin is the All-Father. That's actually the image of who you call God. Now you can see it. Matter of fact, you can Google the creation of Adam in the painting, and you see the image of Odin, or some in some cultures, in Roman and Greek cultures, Zeus and Odin are the same deity. But Odin is a Norse deity, but they called him Woden, and Woden was where we get Wednesday from. Thursday or Thursday is where we get Thor's Day from. They dedicated to their deity Thor. And that to finish off that unholy trinity, or that trinity of deities, they had Frigga or Friday. That's why people fish fry on Friday. They actually cook fish on Freya's or Frigga's day. That actually was a personification or a feminization of the deity Dagon, or was the fish deity in the Abrit. Dog means fish. Dagon was the fish deity of the Philistines. That's why you have fish fries. If you don't believe me, call Cracker Barrel, or a place that you go to eat and congregate it and enjoy a meal, and ask them when do they serve fish. Most of the time they'll say Friday. Cod is served on Friday or Freya's Day. Places like different venues, they serve fish on Fridays. Churches fish fry on Fridays, dedicated to Freya. They don't even understand, because they have adopted a pagan ritual. And I'm taking my time, man, because I'm a passionate guy, and I get excited and I get to screaming and jumping and hollering. And a lot of people say, "Oh man, he's just an angry guy." I'm not angry right now. I'm not even moved about anything that's going on. I'm just trying to share with you the indoctrination of our people. So I'm taking my time, because I know when I teach, a lot of times people say, I come off a little aggressive. So I'm trying to lay back after working out and just really talk to you about what's going on. Shalom, Aki Ben Zion Yasharal. Shalom, John Ray. Shalom. Akoti Sharon, all the people, all the Mashpaka. Shout out to Aki Greg. Shout out to Aki Shaal, Andre Boykin. Shout out to all those, Zamir Yahu Shalah, Nabi Yahuah, Carlton Dwayne. Shout out to all you who are watching right now. I'm just a vessel. It's an honor to serve Yahuah. It's an honor to move his truth out. In the scriptures, it's clear. He says, "You shall not make any mention of any mighty ones, neither let their names be said upon your lips." Throughout the text, it's completely clear that you should not make any mention of any mighty ones. And those mighty ones are those who we have in our lives now. We say these names not knowing that we are professing and confessing these things of our lives, and because we grow into them. Like, right now, everybody's talking about the issue with Nike. I don't address that issue. I shared a post and I shared a picture with Nike, and I showed that image because there's a demon in the flames. If you look at that picture on my page, you can see a goat head with the breast, with the nipples. If it was just smoke and flames, you would not see the nipples on the breast of that demon. But you see the demon of flight in that picture. Nikos was the original name of Nike. It means victory. That's why Yahusha said that he hated the doctrine of the Nicolaitans. The Nicolaitans were those who were willing to conquer the stupid people. That's actually the literal term for it. The Nicolaitans are who you now find as the Roman Catholic Church. They have the doctrine of the Nicolaitans, along with Judaism, along with Islam. They have the doctrines of the Nicolaitans. Nikos means to conquer or victory. Matter of fact, the deity Victoria comes from the deity Nike. And you see Colin Kaepernick responding to the deity Nike. You see him have the image of the deity Nike on his logos and things. Why? Because Cap is a Kappa Alpha Psi. He's actually one of the fraternity member. He works with the Greeks. Don't be shocked just because you see skin color that you think that these people are not working together. Greek fraternities know they worship these demons, and they worship these demons by names. Matter of fact, Yahuah showed us that the deity Nike was in our shoes and in our clothing, and we had to burn them based on the book of Maasa or Acts 19, where they took their curious arts and books and they burned them. I burnt my Nikes, brand new Jordans I had just bought. Brand new Jordans. I couldn't stop looking at them. They were so nice to me, but they had the deity Nike dedicated to him. The owner of Nike, you can look this up. The owner of Nike first made Asics. And he made the shoe Asics. And he said before a business meeting, he had a dream, and the demoness Nike came to him and told him to make her a shoe. And so he dedicated that shoe to the goddess Nike. Nikos was also in the Pergamum dynasty when they began to have the Olympics. They gave him the power of flight. That's why you see a lot of people depicted in Roman and Greek images have wings on their shoes or wings on their ankles, depicting flight, because Nike is the symbol of flight. That swoosh represents the flight of the deity Nike or the demon Nike. But I'm not going to dwell on that too long. I'm not going to argue over, because we know that the cops are killing us in the streets. We know we are being slaughtered. That is Jacob. We know that is prophecy. I don't have to support a wicked company to keep telling you that they're killing us in the streets. They know they are killing us in the streets. I don't have to boast about a man doing something and a company promoting acts of violence against our people. I don't have to join the bandwagon to do that. I don't have to join the bandwagon to tell you that Nike is evil. Shalom Akoti, she says, my grandson only had 2 pairs of sneakers and both for Nike. Can't afford another pair now. But by your obedience, man, pray to Yahuah, and you can burn those shoes. You can burn those images. You can destroy those images, and Yahuah will provide. I did the same thing. I had bought all my children's school shoes, and they were Nikes and Converse and those things. Not every word is a demon, or every word is a deity. Matter of fact, Reebok. Reebok is the African word for antelope. You don't see Reebok being promoted as much. Nike has cornered the market. That demon has cornered the market because he sold his soul to him. Yahuah is clear on those things. And if you need help, getting some more shoes or something, we'll help you. We'll provide for you, because those things need to be let go out of belief. You believe that Yah is real, and he is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. This stuff is not, being a super brew, they call it, or being legalist. No, this stuff is based on the afflictions and the curses of our people. We have been cursed. We have been completely cursed because of what the demon has done to us. Khan is crafty workings. So this right here is just the first part, man. My Shah is about to go on lunch, man. I want to spend lunch with her. This is probably part 1. I'll start on part 2 when she leaves, just because I love my baby, man, and I know she wants to spend some time with me. She hasn't got here yet. Shout out to all you across the globe. This is just a piece of touching on entertainment, music industry, entertainment, and all those things called entertainment being held and contained and entered by demon spirits. Don't fall to entertainment. Nike is still as wicked as when it started. Matter of fact, Nike spent millions and millions of dollars to redefine marriage in America. Look it up. They spent millions and millions of dollars to redefine what marriage is in America. Don't be fooled by a blackface. Blackface is different now. It's not a white man painting it on. It's those black people who they have as part of their agenda. Don't be fooled by Cap. Tell Gap to lay his Greek cap down. You know what I'm saying? May Yahuah Barak Atah you all. Yahuah Barak Atah. That means may Yahuah exalt you. So, I'm just breaking it down real smooth right now, taking my time just to touch on these points. And after this, we'll pick back up on it, man. Y'all willing. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to just enlighten and just bring edification to the body of Hamashiach Yahusha. And I love you all. Ahaba Shalom. That means full love, peace. This is Watchman Yahshay Ben Yasharal signing off. I will see you very soon. Ahaba Shalom. Mashpaka.